over the, that tip shop over
Yep.
there? Yeah, just next to it.
Oh, man. Hook that
It's
up.
going to be big thing, and it's amazing.
I've heard of Nev. Because remember my friend Aiko that we went paddleboarding
Yep.
with? Remember I told you she used to be a professional surfer
Oh, no.
in
Yeah.
Osaka? My friend Aiko. Anyway,
What's her last name? Eiko Brie. Yeah?
Yeah. Well,
Okay,
back in those days, it was Eiko Hamada. But I'm pretty sure, if I'm not making this up, I'm pretty sure it was Nev that sponsored her visa to come out.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, wow,
But I
okay.
might be making that up, or I might have a few
believe you.
details.
So-
It's a good story. Never
Yeah.
let the truth get in the way of a true story.
No, I think he's back in the day was pretty big, and then he started doing the firewire, like as we talking about, and then now it's Never House. So
Wow.
yeah, it's
That's a great
non-stop.
idea.
Yeah.
Hey, can I just ask you in Ulladulla without... I went surfing in Bondi and Manly and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I was so surprised in Bronte how different the sand was and the big kelp.
In Bondi?
Well, more up in Manly, they had really long seaweed growing from the bottom. It was so different to the Gold Coast. Gold Coast like paradise for surfing. You don't have anything creepy around you. But in the...
Mandy.
Yeah, Manly at Queenscliff. What is it?
I thought they still feel like the same.
It's still sand. Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
sand. But once you
I
got
mean,
out there
He
at the
feels
back,
the
and if you took ate shit on a wave or something, next minute you're in like 2 foot long kelp growing out of the bottom. It was just like, ugh.
Was it?
Yeah.
Oh.
Anyway, so my question to you is like,
Yeah.
in Ulladulla, what's it like there? What's the sand like? Is it a reef or is it a rock or?
Well, when I was there, it's not much swell, so we just mainly surfing at the main beach, which is similar as here anyway. But when it gets big, they go like reef break, like flat rock reef break. So you basically, it's really hard to explain. It's just like reef with seaweed. It's quite wow situation, but it's pretty beautiful place.
Is it? Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that's the place that was that's famous in the old surf movies in Australia.
Which one are you talking about?
I don't know, man. I don't know, but I've watched so many. Oh, is it Rabbit Bartholomew? Maybe.
Oh, that like 70s or 80s
Yeah.
back then.
You know-
I'm not sure about that, but it's one movie.
And I never knew where. By the way, I didn't know where Ulladulla was. I was like, oh, so for some
Yeah.
reason they keep raving about this place.
Yeah,
I don't really know what it
it's
is.
pretty magical there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Look at you. You don't want to talk about it.
No.
You don't want everyone going there. All of a sudden, everyone's going
It's
to
in
Ulladulla.
cans. It's in cans.
No, that's...
What about...
Yeah. Okay.
Have either of you gone to Western Australia?
Yep.
Yeah.
Actually, I I want to go there one day. But
Yeah. Is it different?
Yeah. Big time. There wasn't. I've spent a lot of time there racing.
Because the
And
sun
then no
goes
surf.
down on that
what
side.
are you
hey?
racing?
I used to race sprint cars.
What is that? That little buggy?
Speedway. No, the big 900 horsepower wings on the roof.
Oh, like
Like drag.
No,
It's like,
Speedway, like around in
it's
oval
like
tracks on clay.
Yeah. Did you?
Shit, yeah, man. Like 3 years professionally.
Yeah.
Lost my teeth because of rocks.
Did you smash it?
Yeah, but I used to race
Holy
over there
shit.
at Kwinana and Claremont and Bunbury and Kalgoorlie
Like
all the time.
like a circuit, like
Yeah,
just
like- or big oval like a NASCAR track, yeah.
NASCAR, yeah,
That kind of thing. So the big wings on the roof.
yeah.
I'll show you somewhere. There's,
Wow.
but yeah. Well, my dad is heavily involved. He went to America with a team and the whole lot. So
As Titan's Garage.
yeah, the Titan racing team has been going for like 20 years.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
so
man.
you are the main rider for it.
No, I was the co-driver and another few guys. He's had all like he flies in Americans every year pretty much, and then, to win all the big stuff. And
Is he still doing it?
yep,
Wow.
Mitchell G. He's a Brisbane guy. He's driving the car right now.
Wow.
Yeah, they had a big Australian Open on the weekend. My dad actually started the Australian Open race, which is the only 50-lap race in the world for sprint cars, I believe. That's
So it's happening this weekend again.
It just happened on Saturday.
Oh, last
Donny
Saturday.
Shots won it. And I've been talking to him. I was trying to get him on the podcast, actually. But he just flew to America today.
Oh,
But anyway, yeah, so I'd always we'd stay at Scarborough Beach, and I'd always hang around there. The only place with surf in that area was Rottnest Island. So we'd go over there.
Okay, yeah.
But it's just like a rocky island with not a lot of sand.
Okay.
But there's sharks everywhere there. Like there was a shark attack at just south of there is Cottesloe Beach, and there was 2 shark attacks in the same month where people were completely eaten. The water's only, for some reason, there must be like a reef out of Perth.
Maybe just get that deep so quick,
Yeah.
not so far.
Yeah,
maybe.
but down at Margaret, I've never been to Margaret River, which is south of there, where they get the big surf.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Margaret River.
Margaret River, yeah, which is
the,
south of...
the town Margaret River.
Yeah.
Not the actual river.
I haven't been there to really
It's
understand
a
too much.
famous classic surf spot
Yeah.
in Australia.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's
Oh,
so
wow.
sharky.
I never knew that. I've never heard of Ulladulla, and I never knew that Margaret River was a famous surf spot.
Yeah,
things you
Margaret
learn.
River. Yeah, that's a one
Have you
famous.
Have you ever
spot.
been to WA?
No, I want
It's beautiful, man. You know what I explain? So you've obviously been to... Have you been to Melbourne?
No.
No, okay. What about Sydney City? Have you been to Sydney?
Yes.
Sorta? Yeah, okay.
Sorta.
I know where Melbourne, where you go from. Oh well,
Yeah.
my dad used to surf because he's from Melbourne. He used to go to Torquay.
Yep.
Is that where
surfed
you're
there,
going?
Yeah. Well, Torquay, Bells Beach is a bit better, right beside
Oh well,
that.
he used to be
Yeah.
a surf guard at Torquay.
right.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
Wow. I went there once. It was 40. Like Melbourne actually gets so hot. Like it's just freakily how hot it gets in Melbourne, and then freezing in the same day, like they say. And it was 10 degrees in the water, like which is freezing.
Cold.
But it was 40 degrees outside. It was like pelicans.
That's so weird.
Weird. It's a strange.
So you still need a wetsuit, or
Oh.
even maybe you like fucking.
Yeah, but I don't ever surf with wetsuits. Do you ever surf with wetsuits? You would because you're Japanese.
Don't you surf with
I
wetsuits?
never, even in winter.
What,
I'm
just
so
in
fat.
boardies?
I'm such a fat gauge in that. I
Really?
don't need it.
What dick togs?
No,
Ah,
you
come on.
need a wetsuit in the winter.
No, I
man.
don't. I actually don't need one. Because it's
Even
always
here.
about 19 degrees in the Gold Coast water.
Right.
It's the colder out. Once it gets to, I've been in there. It's like 10 degrees.
Yeah.
Often at the beach in the coldest winter on the Gold Coast, it's 10 degrees.
Yeah.
So if you go underwater, it's 19. That's fine.
Yeah, and when you get out though.
Yeah, that's cold. Have you? You know what happens? Can I creep you out, Rika?
Have another one.
Is it a cold?
Can I creep you out?
Is there a cold one? Is it?
Oh, there's millions in the fridge.
Okay, I'll
Come
go
on,
get some.
get into it. Can I tell you something about
Please tell me.
about dicks, Rika?
Can I first tell you? Sorry, the reason I asked you is because I've seen pictures of my dad as a lifeguard back in those days because he was doing it, in the
You cold?
50s. No.
Oh.
Because he was doing it in the 40s and 50s.
Wow.
I'm assuming because I was born in 68, so he would have been doing it. Well, okay, 50s, 60s.
50s, 60s, yeah.
That's all they had was budgie smugglers back then. They didn't have
Wow.
boardies back then. They were
And-
all wearing the dick togs.
Wow.
Budgie
But meanwhile,
whatever.
ladies didn't have bikinis until the 60s. That was like 65 or
Yeah, because
62.
they were wearing those long sleeve. Yeah.
Knickerbockers.
Knickerbockers, that's right.
Yeah. Actually, it's famous on the Gold Coast. A Gold Coast lady
Yeah.
was the first to wear some designer's bikini.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was like a world first. An actual two-piece
So
bikini
why-
came out of Gold Coast.
Why
Yeah.
were men allowed to walk around in some flimsy, a little bit of fabric that just covers everything?
I know. And it wasn't gay. Why?
But it wasn't even attractive.
Yeah. Well, how's this, right? So we're in Nippers Surf Club, right, at Tugun. I worked with my cousin Gaza. He was an multiple Australian flags champion for surf lifesaving.
Oh,
in the
really?
80s. Yeah, in the 80s. Right?
Really?
He just said this cracker out aloud just a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah.
He goes, oh man, surf lifesaving was so good in the 80s. But then in the late 80s it sucked because they let women in the club.
Aww. Is that what Gaza said?
Yeah, but to think of that concept. No, think of the concept. He meant because you could stay overnight. Everyone stayed in the clubhouse. Like the surf club had bunks. All that's gone now. It's pokie rooms and restaurants.
Oh,
But you stayed there. It was a clubhouse.
Yeah.
And all the blokes would just piss on up.
Remember the counter meals? You get them for like $4, $5.
But soon, once they let, apparently Karawa
yeah.
was the surf club. Listen to me, God. The first surf club to let ladies into the surf lifesaving movement.
Oh, really?
So once
in the whole of Australia?
Yeah, that was only bloody 30 years ago. That's wild.
I know. How much has changed in the last 30 years, though?
That's wild. To think that, you know, that would have meant there were surf clubs filled with dudes with budgie smugglers.
See, that's a new word
And somehow
for
it
me
wasn't
too.
gay.
I know.
Anyway.
Yeah, and they used to walk around in their stubbies shorts, and that wasn't
Stubbies,
gay.
I know. So what are we drinking here? Burleigh Brewing, 28 California Pale Ale. It's a great beer.
Yeah,
Someone said...
so tasty.
Yeah, okay.
Tastes like a pineapple or something.
Yeah, exactly.
Nice.
28...
Does it?
28 boasts balanced characters of citrus, grapefruit, passion fruit, and lychee. It's a really fruity one, though, eh? Here's to you, mate. I'm
Cheers,
stoked.
brother.
Thank you, Rika.
Cheers.
It's the first podcast for 2018.
Very memorial.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is like episode 191.
Are you still doing the 200th
Yeah.
episode?
Yeah, we got to work something out. Some sort of...
Backbone Bar?
I reckon we get on a boat. We
prefer that.
We get a boat. We charter our own boat. It goes up and down up there.
Yeah.
And we invite every single person that's ever been on this podcast show.
What about, like, you know, the Shangri-La cruise? Do
That stuff.
Yeah.
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
Like
That's
a big
great
kick-ass whale
idea.
watching boat.
Yes.
Strippers. I don't know.
Street. Yeah, I mean,
We've got a stripper on. She's an adult entertainer.
Yeah.
Next week.
Next week and next Tuesday. You came on the wrong
Tuesday.
oh, sorry, say again, please.
Next
What is-
Tuesday night is Chrissy Lee Bates,
Yeah.
who has been here before. She's famous for she does squirting shows,
What is it?
dildo shows where she'll squirt meters
That
all
sounds
over people.
so
She's here next
hardcore.
Tuesday night, and the door will be locked. No, seriously, she's making a return. We can't wait. Yeah, so she'll be on that boat. You coming?
Yes.
Of course he is. I want to show you a quick photo. Oh, that's so good, mate. I'm stoked you're here.
So, what did you do on the New Year's?
Well, I took 2.5 weeks off work, but my band, I'm in the...
You play band too.
Yeah. Cover band. It's just a cover band.
I start playing ukulele.
Do ya? Yeah.
The ukulele.
Ukulele, yeah.
Why am I tangled
Unreal.
up? I'm all tangled up.
Sorry.
Oh, no.
I just you know.
Here we go.
Anyway, so
Do you really... Do you have... See this picture? That's me and Mark Smith, one of your customers, getting squirted on.
oh yeah, what? He was here too.
Yeah. Right there. And that's Rick.
Oh, what are you guys doing
Well,
here?
Chrissy Lee Bates is completely naked. Rick is holding her leg. If you can see, there's a leg there.
It's pee or it's just
No, it's what was the word? Something urethral.
Oh, the English, the technical word, I don't know, I can't remember.
Well, basically, she's
Not pee. She orgasms, and she did it like 5 times or something.
yeah.
she just opened up the vagina,
Yeah. Yeah.
and you didn't invite me.
No. I wanted to have the less amount of dicks in the room as I could.
What? Mark
great,
Smith
man.
is here. Like, is it Scarlett was here?
Scarlett,
Yeah,
Scarlett
Scarlett
knows Chrissy. So I said, we need some audience. So we had Scarlett Morgan, the beautiful Scarlett Morgan, and
She is beautiful.
and Smithers.
She didn't do that, didn't she? She did that too?
No. But
Oh my god!
Anyway,
it's
mate.
so hardcore to me.
so yeah, we've had some really fun. I know, yeah. We had some really fun stuff. I actually got pink eye. You know what pink eye is?
No. What, like a sty?
Yeah. I got it.
You got that?
I got it after, but I think.
What, from being squirted on?
No, I don't think so. But it's kind of funny that it came up. I'm going to edit this out 'cause I love.